realise, dear one, what this means, that you have to be very careful that you don't end up worshipping knowledge. It's another byroad. I don't need to understand all history. I mean, it's an open pit, isn't it? It's immense. How many lifetimes do you need to master history? According to the history section, quite a few. You want knowledge that profits you. I don't mean in a worldly way now, but the word profit suggests that, doesn't it? I mean, what helps you to understand God better? Well, it's a much narrower field, isn't it? Or you could say, well, it all helps in a way. Yeah, but a lot of it gets in the way, doesn't it? Fills up your time and preoccupation, and you forget who you are. Reading widely does this. Surfing the net does this. Socializing with everybody unquestionably does this. You listen to millions of endless conversations that are about trivia compared to knowing God. Your time here in this universe is limited, dear one, at least as regards this life. And perhaps you don't want 1,000,000 incarnations here. Be focused. I think I'll call this recording focus. Got a keyword. Good. And just no sin passing. Could you remind me of it when I get to the end? Focus. Be very specific in your goal. It's to love God with all my heart, soul, mind and strength. What seems to achieve that most efficiently? Being thankful. For gratitude brings all the spiritual values that I take to be eternal and of heaven. Peace, joy, wisdom, hope, love, kindness, empathy, sympathy, what else is there? Creativity and so on. The devotion, they all come from gratitude, which comes from something to do with thankfulness and your preoccupation with noticing whatsoever is good and lovely. Now, there's a lot out there that I was going to say an awful lot, but I don't mean awful. There's an incredible amount of what's lovely out there. Do I spend my time meditating on every flower? Oh, for goodness sake, no. I need to get to the heart of the matter. Time is scarce. My ability and resources limited. Be efficient, be focused. Know what you're at. And come that you might have life and have it more abundantly. What's Jesus' philosophy? Oh, you could go into every detail of what was implied by every little story about him in the Gospels. But you'd be wasting your time. If he says the name of God nearly or something like 100 times in John's Gospel alone, this sounds like something utterly fundamental. You're going to meditate on anything. Don't meditate on flowers and views and photographs of Hamilton, which I've used for my recordings. I'm as much to blame as anyone else, for goodness sake. You're going to focus on being aware of God, conscious of God, always. I mean, from an economic point of view, simply for best returns to your time. Now, God's reply might be, well, hang on, Marshall, I could have let you do that in heaven. You didn't need to come to earth to do that. I put you on earth because there are certain experiences here that are very useful. Okay. Then I should be focusing what seems to be most useful, but accepting where you overrule and have my attention drawn to something else. Because you are running my study, not me, ideally. Correct. But don't get heady because you've got it correct. There might be variations on this. Yes, Lord. Thank you, Heavenly Dad.